Ring game taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
Yeah, what's good, yo? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where, as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scorpio, the New England representative, and as always, I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yo, what it do, man? Shuttleworth the God, aka the GOAT artist, ringgangradio.com in the building. Let's get it. Monday night quarterback. I mean, Monday night fucking basketball. I mean, nigga, forgive me. Monday night boxing talk. I mean, we here.
Yeah, so you can tell the other sports are starting to affect his brain, especially when we talk about football so much.
Yeah, and then I was saying basketball, talking about quarterbacking. Like, I'm all over the place, but we here for boxing. None of this other bullshit niggas is talking about. So yeah, let's get it. Ring Gang Radio. World still a op. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Ring Gang in the house forever and always. And always, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, yo, what's good? You already know who this is. Your boy King P. Bodega boxing in the building. Ring Gang Radio all day. Let's go. The bodega's closed for the weekend because I'm not there, so it's shut down. So nobody's banned because it's not open. So when I get
nigga,
back,
you need the bad marriage from them bodega, nigga.
Shit. they cooking me. They when I get back, the bodega's about to be filled with motherfuckers with pitchforks outside, just waiting for me. 300. Like, I don't care. I'm standing 10 toes down. Fuck y'all.
Gay. Cause I ain't gonna lie, everybody's been getting divorced lately. Like
hell yeah.
Oh my! I seen today. I think Ariana Grande. Yesterday was the day before was Jeezy.
Yeah.
Tiana Taylor. Like all this. Like damn.
Yes. Yeah. Marriage ain't the sacred institution it's not what it used to be. I personally know two people right now that I know are getting divorced. It's like, yeah, it's not a sacred institution no more. You know what I mean?
That's just for the birds, yo. GMB undefeated, my nigga. Undefeated. More undefeated than Floyd. Because you know how niggas would be like, well, you know Floyd lost the first Castillo fight. GMB don't even have a Castillo fight, nigga.
Facts. And I haven't even been married yet.
GMB done got no Castillo fight. GMB is like, nah, nigga. I'm Drago with like 50 KOs.
Oh man, but yeah, that'll definitely be a classic episode in the very near future for King P, because like I said, he's been getting cooked on that shit. I haven't seen that shit too. Motherfuckers is letting him have it. Saying no mercy. But yeah,
hit dogs holler. That's all I gotta say on that.
Yo, facts.
That nigga hurt feelings. Like that nigga spoke to the motherfuckers who was like, man, you know what? Even though I know this nigga don't cheat on me and he love me and he don't fucking beat me or nothing, I think that nigga at corporate he fuck with me even more. So nah, divorce. He was making the people like that feel away. So
no, seriously.
Niggas had to let them know about it.
Incoming classic episode coming very soon on that. And last but certainly not least, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Nigga, we don't get your high ass off mute.
Conscious Pilot, the West Coast Avenger, #1 contender, preparing for liftoff. You know to check us out at Ring Radio. It's fine.
There you go, Conscious Pilot. My man was elevating with the mute on. Pilot, this is a funny motherfucker, man. Everything he does, bro, he's a natural comedian, He always be on some, it's funny ass dude, But yeah, we had a cool little weekend of boxing. Like I said,
decent, pretty decent. I don't know, it's a little above cool, like.
I mean, one of the main events delivered, and the other one was just like a real scary ass whooping. Like that was.
Yeah, but then the co-main for the other one was good too, though.
Which one, for TR or the Zone?
The Zone co-main was fire.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. No.
So that's why I'm kind of, when I add that up, and the Valet fight, and the Friday night card. I'm kind of like, yo, boxing was like on some low key. I ain't gonna say low key fire, but it was low key decent. Like it was like boxing was boxing.
Yeah. Well, let's get into the DAZN one first before we get into the TR one. You know, the DAZN one was, you know, had of course William Zepeda, who, you know, obviously is a top 5 lightweight and the one that motherfuckers don't really talk about all that much but need to, versus Mercito Gesta, man. And let me tell you something, you know. Like, I mean, we all pretty much said, you know, that Gesta was getting knocked out. And, you know, Gesta is a tough guy, you know, because we always say Hesta's been around for a good minute with
I don't think that was
man, Gesta got packed up. Like,
yeah, no, he did. Like, that's not even, like, I don't know what I mean, Gesta took a scary ass whooping, like, you know.
I don't know, none was picked 6 rounds, right? I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think none of us picked past 6. I forgot. I forgot what I picked, but none of us definitely picked past 6 rounds. Somebody hit the prediction though. I just don't know who.
Listen.
I can't remember if anybody hit it, but
I don't think anybody picked 6. I think 7 was the earliest. I mean,
I can't even remember what round I picked.
Yeah, but whatever it was, Zepeda, though, I think Zepeda understood the score. Like, I mean, Gesta, for like I said, is a veteran. He's been around for a minute. And usually, if Gesta gets stopped, it usually takes a little bit. Zepeda said, "Fuck all that." Like, nah, we're not doing this tonight.
He ain't letting get started at all.
600 punches through 6 rounds. Crazy, nasty.
That's like 100 punches a round. Like, damn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when y'all hear these damn Canelo fight statistics at the end of a fight, when a nigga be like, he threw 530 punches out of 12 rounds. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fuck all that. You better get some Zepeda in your life.
Yeah, you know, like Zepeda, like, and one thing, Gesta, he tried, because Gesta tried countering between the shots. He tried to be, you know, he tried, and then he tried to move, but like Zepeda was just on his ass. Pause, like, you know, like he would not let him breathe. Like,
Gesta had a couple moments, but yeah, it was relentless, overwhelming.
What Jadakiss said is good, but it's not enough.
Like, it wasn't enough, because I think after like 3 rounds of that shit, like, you know, like Gesta decided he faded because he was taking body shots too. Like Zepeda was,
he kind of stayed there in his wheelhouse too long though. Like, it's not like Gesta was trying to like fight his own fight. He was literally like just like it almost seemed like he was just shocked that like oh my god, the rumors are true. This nigga really does throw all these punches.
I knew it was gonna be over soon in like the 3rd round when he had Gesta like hanging on the ropes. I thought he was gonna knock him through the ropes.
Yeah, exactly.
He had him done then, actually.
Yeah, like the referee kept on saying, like, show me something, show me something. And you know, Gesta he tried, bro. He tried, like, you know, but and he got gassed out. And he was just on the rope, just taking heavy bag work, like, you know, like she was like relentless. Like, you could just tell, like, when the referee did finally stop that, like, you know, Gesta was just like, you know, he went to his corner, like he was just relieved. Like,
yeah, that was that sigh of relief. Like his shoulders.
I mean, I give him points for toughness because he definitely hung in there and was like, I'm good. So he took that ass whooping like a man.
Yeah, but it just wasn't enough. I mean, Zepeda just like, he told niggas, it's like, yo, like, you know, don't forget about me here at Golden Boy. Like, you can mention the Haneys, the Tanks, Ryan Garcia's, all that, you know, but
don't forget William Zepeda. Like,
yeah,
I'm
exactly.
Here. Like, the fuck, get it right.
Unfortunately, the only knock that people use against him, and I don't consider it his fault, was that Shakur, he offered him a fight, and it was Oscar that turned it down. So, Zepeda's not ready. But that wasn't on Zepeda. That was on Oscar.
Oscar said it as much too. Yeah,
but that was a little while ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And honestly,
that was last year.
Like, I have no problem with that if there's a real plan to get Zepeda at that level where he could really challenge Shakur Stevenson. And from what I saw the other night, he's getting closer there. Like, honestly, I feel like he gives a better fight than Santos.
Yeah.
Like, I want to say Frank Martin as well, but he's right up there with him. Like,
I think Zepeda is the dark horse of the division. Like,
yes, agreed.
He'll give all the other top fighters a lot of trouble.
Because the way he cuts off the ring, the relentlessness, and his heavy hands, and he's punching from every angle, both sides,
with
body,
volume.
head.
Yeah,
a heavy-handed volume meanness puncher in him too.
Yeah, like a heavy-handed volume puncher is a nightmare to face. Like, you know, it's one thing if you're feather-fisted and you're.
He's like, kind of fast. He's not slow, because usually you get a slow volume puncher or a slow heavy-handed guy. Like you get like a Pavlik type of dude, and you're like, okay, like, and get a little fast. But nah, Zepeda has an urgency to him.
Yeah, he punches like he's like wait a minute, like, every time I punch, yo, I gotta do it just so I don't lose any fucked up decisions out there, you know, that type of urgency.
And he's showing more consistency. I think he's only had maybe one performance where I was like, eh.
Yeah, that was the Alvarado fight. Yeah,
even for the Alvarado fight, he got dropped bad by some no-name jobber, and I was like, oh, he might be a fraud. But ever since then, you know, the Alvarado fight was a hard fight, but he's looked good ever since to me. I mean.
I think he fights like how we want what's his name to fight. How are we expecting him to be consistent with it? I don't know. I can't remember his name, but he's the dude.
What weight class?
He's one of them little niggas. He fought Chocolatito.
JCM? Oh, Cesar Martinez. Hulu Cesar Martinez.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck I could have. Honestly, like, I feel like Zepeda fights like how we expected. Cesar Martinez to continue.
How he should be fighting.
How he should, yeah.
Yeah.
No, because at one point, like, when Cesar Martinez, when I first seen him, I was like, okay, like, dude, okay, yeah, this guy looked like he has the goods.
He looked legit.
Then it just kind of...
Yeah, he looked legit at first, when I first saw him.
Yeah, he kind of just went away, whereas at least Zepeda kind of was like, okay, I look like I'm the goods. A few hiccups, okay, but I'm still looking like I'm the goods. So yeah, like I know I seen on the I think the graphic they had him as like number 7 in the division, but nah, I don't think Isaac Cruz is above him right now.
I mean, I have no problem putting him right now.
Or Ryan Garcia.
If you don't count, I don't count Ryan Garcia.
Ryan's at 140. Zepeda would beat the shit out of Pitbull. Let's be honest.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But
the thing is, I don't count Haney as 130. I know he has 3 belts, but he ain't fighting at 135 again. So you could put Zepeda 3rd, honestly, or 4th. I mean, I think Tank Shakur and then everybody else. I don't know.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean,
Tank Shakur.
I mean, you could say Loma, but Loma's getting old. You know what I'm saying? So you could put Loma in the top 5. But I mean, I'm putting.
I think Loma's number 5. Like I will put Martin as 4. Zepeda 3,
Tank Shakur,
and honestly, you could put Zepeda or Martin. You could interchange them because some people might be like, "Hey, Michelle Rivera fight is a better win than Zepeda got or whatever." So I get it, but they're interchangeable is what I'm saying. Yeah, and then like you said, put Loma at number 5, and yeah,
it's about right.
Yeah,
that's top 5 lightweights, definitely as it sounds right now.
Yeah, but Golden Boy needs to do something with Zepeda. I mean, obviously, wishful thinking would be like, hey, put him in the ring with Ryan Garcia, and you know Ryan Garcia will get his ass.
But then that's got to be a 140 fight.
Yeah, Ryan's 140 now, so it's like you know.
I mean, Oscar is serious about dude fighting. I think he's gonna fight like in November, like.
Nah, 2 months.
No, I'm talking about Ryan Garcia.
Oh, Ryan, yeah, Ryan.
Yeah, nah.
I am not gonna say anything about that until they finish going through mediation, because they're not gonna have him fighting through mediation. Until that's done, I'm not gonna act like he's gonna fight. That's Oscar doing.
I feel you, but I'm going off of what Oscar's saying. Like,
yeah,
he's more in charge than these other niggas.
Oscar be sounding like he be just sniffing lines right before the fight.
I don't know. It's been confirmed that they are not on speaking terms. So how is he going to get a fight for them when they're not on speaking?
The mediation.
Because the thing is, I heard from Ryan Garcia about the November date. Then I hear from Oscar saying it too. So I'm like, and sometimes there could be an what's the
interim?
The nigga that goes in between and talks.
Intermediate.
Yeah, the intermediate.
Just because Ryan and Oscar are talking to me, there's representatives.
Not business being made, like
yeah. And I'm sure Ryan wants to get paid again. You know what I'm saying? So they'll work.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
he ain't get knocked out hard enough to where he can't fight again this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's training with Derek James right now. You know, Groove Bear trying to be a tough guy. So
I thought he was gonna be semi-retired. So I give him respect for at least coming back somewhat. You know, anyway.
Nah, he's not.
One of them niggas in that camp need to get a win anyway. Like somebody need to look impressive.
I'm saying,
like, I don't think Jermell Charlo should be the one where it's like the only guy that's fighting where all the hopes and dreams is on Jermell Charlo. Like, nah, let some of these other niggas get a few wins too. Like. Some favorable bouts and shit. You know what I mean,
yeah. And I'm just taking a look at the comments real quick. Salute Blazing Killer. Yes, the Canelo fight is at the end of this month. It's on the 30th, and we will be previewing that next Monday because I think it's the only one. And then it says, "I love Zepeda's crazy relentless and his punching combos, and he got crazy engine." Yeah, Zepeda is a highly watchable fighter. Like,
he gets hit a lot, but you know that's. It's all
I don't even think he didn't.
Not a lot. Not
too
a lot.
much.
Not a lot. I mean, this was actually a better performance on defense, I guess you could say.
That's what I'm saying, because it's like a guy like we you know, honestly, we got to start evaluating pressure fighters' defense differently than we do a normal boxer defense, because it's kind of getting cliche to the point. Anytime a nigga who come forward in the ring,
his offense is defense, huh? It's cliche, huh? The offense is defense.
Yeah, it's like. He just landed 5 good punches, but you know he got hit twice. It's like, nigga, he just had dude on the ropes teeing off like
multiple times. He
got hit with a couple jabs, but yeah, he's in there putting in work. Like,
it's cliche, but the offense is defense for the pressure fighter.
Yeah, because Hester wasn't hitting him all that. I mean, Hester was trying to counter him, but
he got him a couple times.
He was just putting steady hands on him. Like, he wasn't hitting him that much.
Yeah, because Hester was staying right there in front of him and trying to counter when it's like you're gonna have to box Zepeda. Like, you're gonna have to box him, turn him. Like you know what? Fuck you. Run the goddamn Devin Alexander versus Marcos Maidana fight. Y'all want to fucking figure out how to fight these niggas, and like I ain't gonna keep saying this shit all the time. Like, yo, just rewatch that shit, cause y'all gotta start watching these fighters, these tapes, these like y'all gotta like up your boxing IQ with this shit, cause there's no fight in the history of boxing that hasn't been done already.
Yeah.
Like, new styles aren't being created every day. Like, Zepeda's beatable, you know, but that's a hard fucking fight for anybody. Like, you gotta really be consistent with your boxing. You're gonna have to be able to back him up with your boxing.
Yeah. And Hester,
that's what a lot of people don't want to do.
Yeah, Hester was not able to back him up for shit.
No.
Zepeda look against Jermaine Ortiz.
I think he beats Jermaine Ortiz.
By decision or KO?
KO.
Who beats
that might be a late KO, yeah.
Who beats Jermaine?
Zepeda.
Well, Zepeda, I mean, he can't make 135 anymore, so.
Yeah, he's at 137 and shit now. He went at 137.
Damn, a lot of people not making weight anymore. Jeez.
Motherfuckers just like, I say what he's about to say, my bad.
No, I'm saying if you're not a championship or fighting for some eliminator, I've noticed people, if it's a 135 or 130 fight, they'll be at 133, you know what I'm saying, or 132. They don't really care.
That just let me know a lot of these niggas is too big for lightweight, and they need to be at fucking 140.
Or 147.
Yeah, because Ortiz look like he could be 147.
I was just gonna say, shit, Jermaine looks like he should be a welterweight.
Jermaine will eventually be welterweight. Jermaine will like retire as a welterweight for sure. He's a big dude.
Yeah, because I'm low-key getting tired of niggas saying like they can't, you know, like niggas don't have no type of discipline. Niggas don't get dietitians, none of that shit. I'm starting to get low-key get sick and tired of that shit. Like, you know,
I mean,
like, damn, y'all got the resources. It's not like y'all poor.
I mean, Regis just admitted that he actually finally got one like last year. You know, he's 35 years old. Like, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's like motherfuckers need to really assess their divisions, assess their diets or whatever, or stop blowing up in between weights and try to be a little bit more disciplined. Because I'm tired of seeing.
Or just go to a weight that you know your body can handle. Like,
right.
I don't know how Regis makes fucking 140 all these years, yo.
Yeah, he don't want to fight welterweight. It's kind of weird.
He has blown weight before, but it's just like, you know.
Well, I
don't know why he's so afraid of the welterweight. Like,
because he's too small for welterweight. He's not a big guy, and he's got very short arms. He'll get hurt at welterweight.
His physical advantages probably go away at 147. That's why he probably don't want to.
As a dense, he doesn't look like a small guy at welterweight though.
I think him and Taylor look undersized at welterweight compared to
Josh Taylor or
no Josh Taylor. Now I'm not comparatively speaking to the other welterweights. I mean,
yeah, you're right. Because Ennis and Stanionis are pretty fucking big. You know what I mean? Pause.
I mean, dude, you're fucking comparing Ennis and Stanionis. Like, they're like the only welters that you can say, look, if you threw Stanionis and Ennis into the 90s welter mix, they would look like they fit in. You would be like, hey, yo, fuck it, Ortiz, Stanionis, y'all look like y'all could fight Corte and Trinidad, but you take these niggas from this era and the previous era. Take a fucking Bradley or take a goddamn Keith Thurman. These niggas would not look like they belong at 147.
Yeah. You're right.
I know. I'm just comparing. I'm comparing them to the current welterweights. Because
but look at Tim Bradley. Tim Bradley look like a big welter. Like he could fight a welter.
I mean, Barros is fighting for a welter
title. And hold on, Pilot. I was just about to say that. Fucking put Mario Barrios next to Prograis, and Prograis looks tiny.
Barrios is 120. Started at 122, I think, in his career too. So he's moved up a lot.
And I don't think Prograis is some little dude, man. He too dense to be a small cat. Like maybe it's his height.
I don't know. I think he's scared. Not scared.
I think it's a little bit of damn scariness, man.
Like he loses some of his advantages at 147.
Yeah, and those short arms of his, he'll be in a world of trouble at welterweight.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, because that shit with him and Hooker not ever fighting, like, you know, and
that shit was telling, man.
Yeah. I mean, granted, Maurice Hooker was still on a high point, not like he is now, but it's just like you still. It's just the fact that they were dicking around so much about that fight. It was just let me know that something was. Like that was a goddamn shit.
And my whole thing is, dude, you mean to tell me anytime he sparred somebody, he was at 140 or he fought 140? Like, dude, come on, man. Like, he ain't no little nigga like that.
Right.
If Tank could be at fucking 140, like Tank being at 140 is a bigger stretch than Prograis being at 147.
It is.
So it's like, come on, man. Like even like, is Regis any bigger than Broner?
Probably like this. I mean,
they're probably about the same size.
Yeah.
He's a little big. He's a little bigger than Broner.
So that kills it right there. Then I ain't trying to hear that shit. Like that definitely fucking kills it. Is he bigger than Mikey Garcia? Like, that kills it, man. Niggas just don't want to move up.
Yeah, you know, they all love their advantages, and you know, that's the thing. But you know,
get you a dietitian at least. Shit.
Seriously though, but at least with Zepeda, at least it's good to see Zepeda at least maintaining his discipline. He's still lightweight because you know I is still on the prize for him. So it's like, yeah, you know, and that was. I mean, he said it as much. He's like, you know, he thinks he wanted Devin Haney in the post-fight interview and shit like that. You know, he said it in English. So it's like, yeah, you know, I mean, yeah, Oscar hopefully they're gonna have a plan for him.
About time, because I mean, all they have at 135 is Floyd Schofield. He's not ready yet. You know what I'm saying? So like, they have to kind of. Oscar's gonna have to like cross the street or whatever.
Yeah, let him cross the street. Yeah,
at this point, it has to, because there's nobody. You can't. I mean, Zepeda can't keep fighting these guys. I mean, you know, he can, I guess, but
this was the last. I agree with you, Pilot. This was the last one of that type of fight. To me personally,
you're gonna start being Munguia of 135. You know.
Yeah, you don't want that, and because it's either that or if the lightweight belts suddenly become free and Duke at least be positioned to get one of them. But something has to,
I'm sure
the Hestas is all dumb. Like, you gotta stop fighting the Hestas and start fighting, a live lightweight.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
because I'm not mad at the fight. Like, he needed a performance like this, but it just you guys are right. Like, it needs to go. The trajectory needs to keep going up now.
Yeah. You can't be fighting. I mean, there's nobody else for you to fight on that network.
Yeah, I'm only cool with these level of fights when you're fighting 4 and 5 times a year and you're mixing it up. Dude, it could happen, nigga. Like you young motherfuckers are like y'all don't know.
No. In this era, you're asking way too much. They are not going to be fighting,
nigga, bro. Like I feel like we got to stop this shit. Anytime we want something decent to happen in boxing, it's like niggas just act like we're asking for the fucking world. Like, no, we're not asking for too much.
Like in this era, you might as well be asking for the world.
I mean, I feel you, but man, I'm on some positive shit. Like, fuck all this goddamn man. Master said you shouldn't be over in the damn watermelon patch around this time. Like, no, fuck that. Like, I'm sick of this shit. God damn.
You know what's funny? I swear William Zepeda was #1 for WBA, but checking the rankings, somehow Isaac Cruz leaped him, of course. That's funny.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. They're
Tank will pick the WBA.
Yeah, dude, Cruz should not be at top anything lightweight. Dude doesn't do anything. He doesn't.
No, Zepeda had the spot for a while. I don't know. They really paid that price.
Give me a Cruz and Zepeda fight, man.
That's a good fight. Put it on Cinco de Mayo. That'd be a fight. That'd be a great fight. No, really.
I mean, I'd say Cruz would avoid that fight like the plague. I mean, Cruz only wants a Tank rematch, and that's pretty much about it. Or someone easy that he can knock over that won't threaten his Tank rematch.
Oh my god! But yeah, man, it just I think we said we could say about this fight. Zepeda looked good. I look forward to seeing them fight again. The card. I do gotta mention the co-main was a damn good fight.
Morales and Palomares. Yeah.
Palomares. Yeah.
Yo, that was a fucking slugfest, especially that 10th round itself. The 10th round.
Yeah, that 10th round was crazy. That was round of the year. I mean,
honestly, that whole fight was pushing fight of the year. I just kept waiting for a nigga to get knocked down or something. Like, it needed something else.
Needed something. Yeah,
but it was right there the whole fight. Cause I was just watching that, like, damn, this is good.
Because that dude Morales is, he's from Seattle. Shout out, and he also KO'd Oscar's nephew.
No, Oscar's cousin.
Cousin.
Yeah. Dude was on the verge of because his eyes were all shut. Because dude got lumped up in that fight. And Palomar was taking all that shit until like the last couple of rounds, where that finally the punishment got caught up to him, and he almost got took out in the last round. Like bro was like ready to be taken up out of there. Like he was done.
He was a good 2 connects from being damn taken out.
Morales was like swinging blindly, but he was landing clean. Like Palomar was like.
But see, that's what I want to see in a young fighter. Like, yo, like you having a hard fight and you finally get the upper hand, let them hands fucking go, nigga. Like, that's how you end the fight. Kind of reminded me of the Frank Martin fight. Like, end this shit good. Like, yo, like you finally winning. Like, give me some Charlo Corabo end of the fight type of punishment. Like, you gotta make niggas forget you was getting outboxed the first 4 or 5 rounds. Like.
I'll say this about Golden Boys. Like, even as their roster, their roster of talent gets depleted, they still manage to throw on like fights like that. Like,
honestly, their cards are the most consistent as far as like they don't have to have a big name or big marquee main event, but somehow if you just watch the card, you'll be entertained.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a gift, and they're doing it even without their longtime matchmaker too. Like they're doing it with new matchmakers, and they're still able to do that.
Just imagine if they was giving us fire main events all the time. Like, it'd be over.
With the accidental better cards than it should be. Again.
It was.
They're not accident no more. Like Golden Boy just knows how to make good action cards.
But for a while, it was gone. You know what I'm saying? A few years ago,
it was. I mean, that's the nature of the game, though, God.
Yeah, no promotion. This guy, PBC, even PBC had a few bad ones too. Like top rank.
Nobody gonna be perfect. Remember, PBC kind of starts a lot of the slang we use. The accidental fade.
Yeah.
the fucking what's the one we used to say? God damn. The draw is a new robbery. Like, there's so many of them shits.
Yeah, I mean, like the Emmanuel Rodriguez card. I mean, I don't think that shit made like a blip on anyone's radar.
Yeah.
It was, ratings looked low. Like the fights were not competitive at all. And the main event, I'm sure, blew a lot of people's like bets on there because the niggas didn't stop that shit when they needed to be. So it's like
it just came and went. Where Golden Boy, it's just I don't know. Just we give props to when niggas is on point. Like Golden Boy could do better, but at least they got this shit on point where they could give you a low key bullshit card and you still be like, God damn, boxing was pretty good tonight. Like
yeah. I mean, and then, like I said, but then this year they've been getting like the violent main events because the next card they have, the big one is Joe Smith and Zerto. In about a couple of weeks, and at cruiserweight of all things,
cruiser, right? Yeah.
Boom! I mean, bombs fucking away on that one. Nigga said boom. Like
that should be a good fight. That should be a good fight.
Damn right. Remember, I think it was a fight we all talked about on the podcast, but we was like, "Yo, it don't need to happen until like maybe a year later," type shit.
Mm-hmm. No, year later.
That's probably after Bivol beat Zerto. We're like, oh, what would be good for Zerto? I think we mentioned Joe Smith. Somebody mentioned.
Yeah. That it was. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so not too soon. They still manage to get names for sometimes for these main events. So yeah, they might actually complete the violent hat trick that they've been having with some of their main events like this year. Like so.
It's good to close out the boxing year like this because I don't want no dud end of the year like we had last year.
Yeah, last year it was just like at the end it was just like, ugh.
At least give me some action fights.
In less than 2 weeks, we should have card of the year, hopefully on paper. You know what I'm saying? In 2 weeks.
Yeah, but still, remember 2019, nigga, we was up to the damn brink of fucking New Year's Day with goddamn good fights.
Yeah, I mean, what Badu Jack and Jean Pascal gave us a fucking fight of the year.
Thank you. Crazy. On regular crazy. Fucking Fox TV boxing, like what? That was Fox TV.
No, Showtime.
That was Showtime. That was
Showtime. Okay, I remember one year Fox had a hard ass card.
Fox had one of them that year.
Yeah.
So it's like
that year everybody was hitting. Nobody was really missing.
Yeah, so Golden Boy, like I said, Golden Boy, like for even with the talent, they're just consistent. So like I say, even like so their fight, like their cards are always like a good watch. You sit there and you watch that shit, and you're like, okay, damn, like these niggas are throwing hands. Like
even the Valet fight was good.
It was.
I feel like she should have stopped Shorty though. Estrada's right about that. I hope they make that fight too.
Yeah, it's funny because she left Golden Boy and now they're beefing. Like it's kind of funny.
Yeah. But I like that. Like, we need that type of shit talking, man. I don't care what nobody say. Like, motherfuckers could be, oh, I'm super respectful when you're a great fighter. You're a great fighter. Yeah, bullshit, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. Sell a goddamn fight. Like, tired of you niggas on some super respectful shit every time it comes to having a big anticipated fight.
Yeah.
You could hate somebody. You could hate somebody and still respect them. You know that? God damn! Like, yes, Jamel Charlo, I'm talking to you. I'm not fooled by all the goddamn, maturity and shit, nigga. It don't hurt to be angry a little bit, nigga. Jeez.
Hopefully we get some fight with you, but either Jamel's trying to, do like the respectful Bud Spence thing, or maybe because you don't hear David Benavidez talking shit. Maybe Al Heyman's like, hey, don't talk shit about Canelo now that he's with us.
Nah, I think with Benavidez it's more like, hey man, I don't think this nigga want to fight me like that. Like it's to the forefront to the point where everybody kind of knows Canelo's ducking Benavidez, so there's nothing else left to say about it.
It could be it.
Like, it's really like all this whole nice guy shit. Like, bro, like I'm off of that. Like,
yeah,
dude been ducking you all these goddamn years. You finally got the fight, and you being super respectful. Even Canelo's like, well, he's nice now, but I remember he talked shit for 10 years, so I'm gonna beat him up for that. Like, yes, thank you. Like, that's the spirit. Like, stop all this goddamn super respectful. Like, I respect everybody, but nigga, if we gotta fight, nigga, fuck all this super respectful shit. Like, I don't care about all that. You know, you can be the nicest guy to your family at home, but in the ring, you a fuck nigga to me.
Right.
So that's one thing the women have over the men that the men need to just wake up with. Like,
no, I mean the men do a lot of Twitter finger bullshit too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, which is bullshit, man. Like, goddamn, like when the fight is made, bring that shit. Like, the goddamn memes and shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
Like all the damn Photoshop and shit, bro. Like, unless you're on some David Hayes shit where you're gonna go all the way in on that motherfucker.
I mean, Edwin. I like how Edwin went to Shakur City and posted the pictures. At least he's trying,
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. Like I fucks with that. Just make sure you try as hard in the fight as you do in them fucking memes.
yeah.
Because on one hand, Frank Martin was training his ass off, and on the other hand, Santos ain't look like he was.
Oh, cause that picture.
Yeah,
that's true.
Dude, it gets to the point sometimes I think I trade more than these niggas. So that's all. That's how I be looking at it. Like,
facts.
Like, why I'm out at the park every day in 90-degree weather training motherfuckers? Like, y'all the pros. Like, shit. Like, come on. I feel like y'all should be inspiring me. Like.
But yeah, like I said, Golden Boy did his thing, and everyone's doing their thing, and